The exhibition, Show Me Yours, I'll Show You Mine, is a concept of pairing an instructor and their prize student in an exhibition where each would become essentially the juror or curator of the other's work. The instructors were told to choose a student, and then the student who was chosen was asked to choose a favorite work of their instructor. So we've paired them together. You can see that they're paired, instructor and student, and I think my thought was this sort of experiment of having a concept of, are they inspiring each other ever? Are there anything that they're learning that you see from their work when you see it next to the work of their instructor?
My name is Donald Klein, and I teach the intermediate digital photography class. And this photo was just something I saw out of the corner of my eye. I was walking on my morning walk, and the light was reflecting in, and the clouds were very interesting, and that caught my eye, and I kind of look for those things. I look for things that catch my eye and kind of bring me to a place of calm, or bring what I think will bring other people to a place of calm. And that's kind of the inquiry that I'm looking for, is how come something catches your eye? And that's something we do kind of delve into in the intermediate class, is compositional structure, what makes something a photograph as opposed to what makes something a snapshot, and breaking that down, distinguishing it, and kind of raising the artistic qualities that you take a photo with. Can you bring it up a level? Can you raise your game a bit? And this, for me, this particular photo exemplified that, and it did for a number of the students in the class, and that's why one of the students picked it to be here in the show.
My name is Dave Rentauskas. I teach the Fundamentals of Digital Photography class here at CPC. Been teaching here at the center for about a year. One of the things I love about this image, and one of the reasons that I chose it for the show in particular, is one of the things I really harp on my students about is shooting in manual mode. It's part of learning photography. If you're going to really learn photography, you need to learn how to really use your camera. And that's one of the things that really all of the instructors here at CPC really go in on in that beginning first class, is like really learning how to use your camera. And so one of the things I do love about this picture is that it was shot in manual mode with a fixed lens, no zoom lens, and while maybe if I were in an auto mode, I would have been able to rifle through a whole bunch of shots like really quickly, and got what really I got about like 3 or 4 frames, but it was 3 or 4 frames enough to get a great shot.
My name is Kitty Carlson. I took the street photography class, and this picture was I had volunteered to pass out water at the Shamrock Shuffle this past year, and I took my camera along because I thought I might get some good pictures of the runners, and I ended up taking more pictures of the volunteers than I did of the actual runners. And in between passing out water, I kept kind of sneaking away and taking pictures. And it was a Sunday morning. It was a beautiful day. The color was true to the day, and I was really taken by this one girl just still standing there. There were like 3 runners left, and her just kind of standing there with her hand out.
My name is Warren Perlstein. I'm an instructor here at the Chicago Photography Center. This photo started out as a typical night shot for a client, but because of the people that I have met at this school and the other instructors, I learned a whole new effect in Photoshop and a whole new effect in how to photograph things. And I tried it out as part of the photo shoot for the client, and they were wowed. So though many of the photographers here teach for the artistic side of photography, this is a commercial application that I learned here that worked as part of being a commercial photographer.
Well, both these photographs were taken in Gary, Indiana. I've sort of started trying to do an extended essay of Gary's abandoned spaces. I did photography when I was much younger, but had let it go for a long time. So I started taking some classes here. I took an intermediate photography class, and then I liked it a lot. And so I kept taking classes here. I took street photography here. And it was while I was taking street photography here that all of a sudden Gary sort of just presented itself. Through that class, it sort of developed into an idea for a bigger project and for like an extended essay, something that I can sort of keep working on.
I am Caitlin Akins. I teach the Photoshop for Photographers class. I also teach a few of the fundamentals Lightroom labs. I'm also the current director, so kind of do a little bit of everything around here. My piece is actually part of a series of about 40 images. The series is called Doll, and they're images of people in sort of statuesque, doll-like positions. That's about half the pieces. The other half are dolls, are actual dolls. So when they're blown up big, set next to each other, it's sometimes confusing which one is the doll and which one is the person. So.